In the 2019 film Sound of Metal, directed by Darius Marder and starring Riz Ahmed as Ruben, the deliberate use of silence is used to amplify the emotional depth of his character. The protagonist, Ruben, is a recovering addict who is a drummer in a band called Black Gammon with his girlfriend Lou. The film tells the story of an adrenaline-filled metal drummer whose life rapidly changes when he begins to lose his hearing and forces him to accept the calm and stillness of life. Silence is not just the absence of sound, it's a portrayal of transformation. When Ruben, a recovering addict, loses his hearing, the meaning of silence is changed for him. From being a lonely void to a space for rediscovery. Sound of Metal is not unique in utilizing silence in this way. Films such as The Batman, Drive, and Aftersun employ silence in similar ways to explore the emotional depth of their characters. Music is Ruben's life. The absence of sound threatens his very identity, which we realize when he tries to persuade his girlfriend to continue touring with the band, saying that they will manage. The director, Darius Marder, along with sound designer Nicholas Becker, place us inside of Ruben's mind, using sound design to shift between what Ruben can hear and what he cannot, which forces the audience to really digest what Ruben may be feeling alongside the silence. In similar ways, in The Batman from 2022, silence reflects the unrest within Robert Pattinson's Batman. While the city in which Bruce Wayne is a vigilante in is loud and chaotic, Bruce's moments on his own are quiet, lonely, and dark. The silence used in these scenes give the viewer insight into his isolation and trauma. Bruce, like Ruben, uses these quiet moments to face his purpose and sense of self. Then comes Drive, where silence is a critical characteristic of Ryan Gosling's character, the driver. His silent demeanor illustrates a mysterious energy around him. However, it also gives a lot of input about his internal struggles. Such as Ruben in Sound of Metal, the silence of the driver makes us focus on the character's body language rather than what they say. Aftersun's take on silence comes from a more unique angle, but it becomes a placeholder for the unspoken words between Callum, the father, and Sophie, the daughter, and captures the tender yet tense moments. These silent moments between the pair make us focus not on the words, but on the space between them and the way they interact with each other. However, this is also similar to Sound of Metal, which sees more focus on body language in the deaf community Ruben stays with. For all of these films, silence is not just silence. It becomes a key tool to explore the characters' worlds. In Sound of Metal, it shifts from a fear to acceptance, showing Ruben's emotional journey. In The Batman, it isolates Bruce, showing his difficult and lonely lifestyle in which he is forced to endure. In Drive, it mystifies the protagonist and builds suspense. In Aftersun, it connects by capturing the intimate moments between Callum and Sophie, communicating feelings that words are unable to do. Sound of Metal, however, goes further than these three other films. It redefines silence as peace. In the film's final moments, after Ruben has gone through surgery to get cochlear implants to help him hear again, he takes them off, being discontent with the new noise that he hears, and takes the hearing aids off. Taking them off marks Ruben's embrace of the silent world. It's no longer an empty void, but a void in which he's growing. That's what silence can do in cinema. It can allow us to grow, reflect, and feel. Sometimes what's left unsaid speaks the loudest.